MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Opening night here in this brand new season between the Seattle Mariners and the Houston Astros. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
It's a date that's been circled for weeks, and it's finally here. Opening night on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 Houston Astros.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. A moment now to give you a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Harold, what's their focus as they go for their first win?
Man, I think the key here is their game plan at the plate. They have to be selective. They have to understand who's on the mound and when he's going to get wild and when he's going to give you something to hit. And when be ready and jump him when he brings it over the plate.
Nolan Ryan gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, he's got 4 pitches to work with and uses them all at all different times in the game. So he keeps hitters off balance and gives you a lot to think about. Well, let's take a look at the Astros defensively, brought to you by Majestic. At second base, Jose Altuve. He's a gold glover. You know why? He always had arm strength, but he didn't always catch the ball consistently. He worked his tail off and became a guy that can catch the ball, and now he can throw it. He's impressive out there.
Gene Segura standing in. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Tonight for Seattle, shortstop, Gene Segura.
And the new season is underway as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. That's a hit, the first of the new campaign for Seattle. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
Into the box now, Ken Griffey as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Reddick has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Batting third, center fielder number 24, Ken Griffey Jr.
Coming to the plate now, Ken Griffey Jr. First appearance for him here with the leadoff man still at second and 1 gone now. First offering on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
Ready with the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Runner at second here with one man out. In the dirt here. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now Junior swings and misses on a good pitch that time as he's set down for route number 2. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Here's Nelson Cruz now as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Cruz awaits the 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Now, Matt, Dave Lawrence is going to remind you a lot of James Kingsley. He comes from that old school of you hit your spots, he's going to call it. He has a tendency to call one side of the plate a little bit more than the other.
And there's ball 2 now. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Curveball that time, not even close.
Well, we're playing cat and mouse already in the first inning. Look, I know it's a 3-ball count, but I don't think he's pitching around him because look at the on-deck circle. That guy's a pretty good hitter, too.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Another payoff pitch. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Springer has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Mariners leave 1, and now the Astros will go to work for the first time. No score. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
This is going to be a dogfight tonight. They are facing a premier pitcher. I'm talking about one of the elite guys in the league. I want to see if they make little tweaks to how they might attack him. Are they going to lay off that nasty breaking ball with 2 strikes? Or will they be able to drive the ball to the ballpark when they get that one pitch to hit? This is going to be a great matchup.
James Paxton is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, he's going to have his rough outings from time to time. ERA last year just a little under 4. But the thing about it is he's going to take the ball. Give me the ball. I'm going to take my knocks, but I'm going to keep you in the game, and that's what I'm looking for him to do in this ball game. Keep him in the game, give him a chance to win. All right, here's how the M's line up defensively, brought to you by. And yes, they are moving all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics, and they really move players around playing the percentages. You'll see that a lot in this game today.
Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to get things kicked off in the home half of inning number 1.
Jose Altuve.
Slapped hard the opposite way. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Here's Carlos Correa now. Into the windup and the pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Ready with another 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing, but now you got him thinking, will he come back with another fastball? You got him set up. Off speed, hard pitch, anything now.
Oh, and he's going to get rung up on a curveball, and that looked like a questionable strike at best. 2 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Into the box, Jeff Bagwell. As he takes one in tight. Had to scramble out of the way there. It's ball 1. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. In there, and it's even at 1. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. We are still scoreless. So coming to the plate, Edgar Martinez. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Edgar Martinez.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. But no problem at first, and that's the first out.
Batting 6th, second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Stepping up now, Robinson Cano. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Cano waits on the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. Cano waiting on the 0-1. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. No score here as we play inning number 2. Sent out to straightaway center field. On the move is Springer. 2 gone.
Batting 7th, third baseman, Kyle Seager.
So stepping in, Kyle Seager. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Look out. A fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. 2 out, nobody on. Takes a knee-high fastball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Here's George Springer, the head-to-head with James Paxton, a 3 for 12 line. 2 of those hits were for home runs.
Springer.
Into the windup and the pitch. Line drive to center field. Base hit, and the Astros are into the hit column for the first time this season.
Well, that's good hitting. 0-0. You want that fastball right where you're looking at it. Just take it right back at him. Nice swing.
Evan Gattis.
Evan Gattis now standing in. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. Just keeping him close. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. A runner at first with no outs here. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that's a fair ball as it'll head for the 326 sign in right.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Grounded back up the middle. Segura fields it cleanly. Only play will be to first as we'll see our first run score here as this is a 1-0 ball game.
A really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
Here's Carlos Beltran. The head-to-head with James Paxton has seen him go 3 for 9. Here's the first pitch to him. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
That's taken for a ball, and it's 1-1 now to the Astros right fielder. A man at third with one away. Up high, 2-1 now.
Boy, that's a tempting pitch right there. You got that runner on third base. You're looking for something to drive. You want the ball up, but it was a good layoff. Not the pitch he definitely wanted to hit, but it was tempting, no doubt.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. Hit back up the middle. Segura to his left. He's there. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Stepping in now, Yulieski Gurriel. As he'll take a look at ball one. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Paxton has his sign. Here it is on 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will get foul. 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Waiting on it is Griffey, and that retires the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here now is Mike Zunino. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Mike Zunino.
A called strike on the inside corner. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Just got a piece up the line. Knee high, he barehands it. He is out. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard.
Taylor Motter.
Taylor Motter steps into the box as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Ball 2 now.
Ball 2.
And the curveball induces a big swing and a miss.
That's so difficult to hit. Hard fastball and a nasty curveball. You just have to sit on one or the other and hope he throws the one you're looking for.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
In now, Gene Segura. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a good curveball at the knees. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Mariners are down in order. They trail it here 2-0. Now at the plate, Alex Bregman. He'll start things out against James Paxton as we get the inning underway.
Bregman.
First pitch cutter that's by him for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Jose Altuve is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Look out, and that'll give him a close shave. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, this is an unusual start to an inning. I mean, 3 straight strikes to the first hitter, and now 3 straight balls to the next. I can't figure it out.
And, oh, not so fast, partner. A called strike on the inside part of the plate. 3-1 now. This is in the air to right. Griffey is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Correa. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Hey, one of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball wasn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
Three and 0 now.
Sitting 3-0 right here. I wouldn't be surprised to see him turn him loose and give him the green light.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats. A foul ball. Paxton peers in. 3-1 on its way, and this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Now batting, first baseman, Jeff Bagwell.
Digging in for his second at bat, Jeff Bagwell. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
A runner on first with 2 away. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Runners off for second. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Here's another 2-2. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. 1 left for Houston. They're up 2-0. Digging in to try it again. Ken Griffey comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Ken Griffey.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. Bregman is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
Now batting, center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
Now at the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side.
Well, that's going to get out of play and into the camera well.
And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he could square it and keep it fair. He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
The 0-2 once more. Sliced hard on the ground. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting.
So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. Ready for another chance. Nelson Cruz, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's setting fastball, and he wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard, and you drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
Here it comes. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Astros lead it 2-0. So digging in now, George Springer. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Number 4.
First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And that's high and off the plate. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Giving chase his junior. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Evan Gattis.
Evan Gattis now standing in. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss.
It can be tough to lay off a high fastball like that because right at your eye level, it looks like it's so easy to hit, and then it's by you.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
stepping in is Josh Reddick, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Oh and 1. Here it comes. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning.
Astros go down 1-2-3, but they're on top 2-0. Striding in, Edgar Martinez. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth.
Edgar Martinez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
50th pitch of the game on its way. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. The pitch. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Not the way you'd like to start this fifth inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the fifth inning.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, that last half inning seems to have taken it out of him. He has come out and just thrown 5 straight balls to start this inning. Not the way he wanted to get things started.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Bagwell is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 15, third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but those are 2 good pitchers' pitches. Both on the inside half, both for strikes. There's nothing you can do with it. You just got to hope now you get something to hit.
No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The next 0-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike three.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Here now is Mike Zunino as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Two and 0.
No strike.
Here it comes, 2-0. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Correa will put this one away, and the side is retired. One left for Seattle. They're still down. It's 2-0. Here's Carlos Beltran. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Carlos Beltran.
First offering on its way. Hit on the ground to short. Segura has it. And the throw to first is in time. One gone.
The batter, number 10. Designated hitter, Yulieski Gurriel.
Now to the plate, Yulieski Gurriel. He flew out in his last at bat. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. One out, nobody on. A called strike over the outside corner.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. A changeup over the inside corner.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2.
Man, I like the last two pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Another one sent foul. The 2-2 one more time. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. First time up, he went down looking. Paxton steps into his windup. 1-0 on its way. And this is pulled hard but foul. Hope they brought their gloves for that one out there. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Swing and a line drive. But this will be foul. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 out, nobody on. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So Jose Altuve will get a chance next to try to extend the inning.
Well, there's a little 2-out base hit. Maybe start a little 2-out rally. Now he's giving up some runs. He's a little vulnerable. We've seen him give up runs already in this game. So maybe this is a start of something big.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he'll dive back in safely. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Hit on the ground, but foul. Two out with the man at first. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Astros leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Taylor Motter steps into the box. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Here it comes. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. Might have got a piece, actually. It's 2-1.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
Line drive to left. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So the base hit puts the first man aboard to start the inning for the Mariners. So only the second hit he's given up tonight.
Yeah, man, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first. So as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
Gene Segura standing in. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. From the belt, the pitch. Hit hard down the line. But this is foul for the first strike. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Curveball that time, not even close.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Here it comes on 1-1. A breaking ball over the outside corner for strike two.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Nobody out, runner on first. Here's a look over to first. A dive, but he's back. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Ken Griffey, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. Now a move over to first, and the runner will get back standing. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Dribbled back toward the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Now batting, right fielder, Ken.
Striding in once again, Ken Griffey. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
On its way is pitch number 75. And here's a ball hit in the air. Bagwell is there for it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
Ready for another shot now, Ken Griffey Jr. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
The 1-0 delivery. And that one stayed too low apparently.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Outside, 3-0 now.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
2 out here and a runner at second. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Nelson.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat. Ball 1.
Man, the Mariners have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game long. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
One and 0 pitch on the way. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got two guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, he's clearly not getting anything to hit right here, but I'm telling you what, 3-0, I trust him so much, I'm giving him the green light.
The 3-0 pitch. Late that time for a strike.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Way in front of that fastball.
We're really watching a great performance. This is a good hitting team. He's got 2 outs already in the 6th inning. We're 1 out away from watching him get through the 6th with all zeros on the board.
This one's down to third. Bregman has it. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Mariner rally gets turned away as the inning is over. Mariners leave a couple. They trail things here 2-0. Here's Carlos Correa now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Shortstop, Carlos Correa.
And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw.
Slow roller left side. Seager takes it in. And a rather easy first out.
First baseman, number 5, Jeff Bagwell.
Ready for another chance? Jeff Bagwell. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And a changeup right down the middle.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
This is line to left. Mutter is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Here's George Springer. As he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Outside and low, 3-0. Paxton peers in. Here's the 3-0. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Gets him to swing and miss there. 3-2.
Oh, he got the big fella out front on that one. This guy's got a lot of power, so he pulled the string on him, knowing if he got a 3-1 fastball, we're probably going to watch him jog around the bases.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Evan Gattis. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
Now a snap throw to first. Runner's back. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Line towards center field. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Houston, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. It's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. Digging in to try it again, Edgar Martinez. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Digging in now, Robinson Cano. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. 1 out, nobody on. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. And now a pitch on the way. On the ground to the left side. Played on the backhand. Throw to first, and Cano's a ground out victim. 2 gone.
The batter, number 15, third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Digging in once again, Kyle Seager. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Seager will wait on the 1-0. And he misses again here. 2-0 to the Mariner third baseman. 2 out, nobody on. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And that's finally over for a strike. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And Springer will tuck this one in to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. They trail it here 2-0. James Pazos gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
James Pazos.
Now at the plate, Josh Reddick.
Leading
0
up
for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far.
Left fielder, Josh Reddick.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. And now a pitch on the way. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Now here it comes. And ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. Now the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Mutter is in his tracks now, and he puts it away for the first out.
The right fielder, number 15, Carlos Beltran.
Ready once again, Carlos Beltran. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Now a swing and a ground ball for the second baseman, Cano. And this is bobbled now by Cano. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Stepping into the box, Yulieski Gurriel. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. He's set, and the pitch. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Oh, 2 count. Here's the pitch. And a fastball just a bit high.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They're up 2-0. Now at the plate, Mike Zunino. He leads off their half of the eighth, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Left side. Bregman fields it cleanly. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
Well, it's been a game of starting pitching so far. As on cue, we give you a look at our starter comparison for these two guys in our 2-0 ball game. Into the box now, Taylor Motter. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ready with his 100th pitch of the ball game. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
This has been an interesting game to watch. I mean, he's less than 60% of the time he's throwing that first pitch for strikes. So he's been having to throw stress pitches almost to every hitter.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Altuve is there for it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Very brisk pace to the ball game thus far. 2-0 our score as you get a look there at the line score to this point in the contest. Gene Segura standing in. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Lays off 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That's wide. 2-0.
That's two close pitches right there, and he just laid off him. I think he's sitting on one specific pitch, and he hasn't gotten it yet.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 3-0 now. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Now to the plate, Ken Griffey. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And that's dead center for strike one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
And that misses 1-1. One and one. Here it comes. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Check swing here and a little looper. And this will be pulled in easily for the final out of the inning. Mariners leave 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. David Phelps is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 46, David Phelps.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Takes a knee-high fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Outside for a ball. 1-1. Slider just off the black there, and it's to 2-1 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. On a good pitch there. Had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Weakly hit to third. Seager moving to his right. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. One away.
Baseman, number 27, Jose Altuve.
Stepping into the box, Jose Altuve. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch, and he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at bat. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0, and a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Here it comes on 3-0. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
I really like what he did right there. 2-0. He wasn't able to hit the spot he was shooting for. 3-0. He made a better pitch, and now he sits 3-1. Let's see what he does here.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Mutter racing back. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Here's Carlos Correa now. 0-for-2 with a walk for him so far. Into the windup and the pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Into the box now, Ken Griffey Jr. 0-for-2 with a walk for him so far.
Ken Griffey Jr.
First pitch of the at-bat. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. In there, 1-1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
He pulls this one into right. In is Beltran, but this is down for a base hit. The 9th inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark.
Nelson
Ken Griffey Jr. has just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head he's on top of the world.
Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout, and he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one.
Please.
Ken Giles
Now
takes the
pitching
ball
for the
now in
Astros.
inning number 9, looking
Number
to close the
53.
door.
Ken Giles.
Here's Nelson Cruz now.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. A runner at first with no outs here. Throw over to the bag. Don't want to forget about him. The 0-2 home. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And as a closer, a wild pitch is the last thing you want to do. His job was to finish this thing off, and he just made his job a lot more difficult. We'll see if he can get dialed in again here on the next pitch.
A runner at second, nobody out. And a slider bounces, and that'll get on by. And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball. Full count. Here it comes. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
I really liked that he gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Standing in now, Edgar Martinez, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. One out and a runner on third. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Hit hard, but fouled toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again.
Well, I think he's trying to get that two-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. Lifetime numbers against Ken Giles. Hitless in 3 at-bats. From the belt, kicks and deals. A fastball down near the shoe tops. And he misses again to Cano. It's 2-0 now.
Hey, now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
A man on third with 2 down. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
I don't know about his decision not to swing there. Hitters count. You get a fastball middle in. That's the one you drive out of the ballpark.
And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a 1-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Harold Reynolds will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 4, Harold Reynolds.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. From the stretch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
The 0-1 delivery. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. A sold-out crowd of 40,950 ready to lift off here in the Space City. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Springer is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Houston Astros claim the victory despite being held to only 3 hits. Nolan Ryan gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. James Paxton is tagged with the loss despite giving up only 2 unearned runs. Ken Giles closes the door for the save, his first of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros. 2 runs on 3 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Mariners, no runs, 3 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 25 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Minute Maid Park, 40,950. The Astros thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.